50 in San Francisco, and I've got a guy who knows all about San Francisco. Cal background, Leigh Steinberg, super agent with us. I call you super agent. That's okay, right? I mean,
you can call me anything, Roman.
Is that right? I've had so many things that I've thought about in the last week. What do I want to talk to Leigh about? But the first thing I got to talk to Leigh about is Leigh is an incredible Los Angeles Rams fan. Leigh, you just said it before the show. People forget about the Rams' history in Los Angeles.
Well, I grew up on the Rams back all the way to in the 50s. I grew up. My dad took us to these seats in the Coliseum that were so far away from the action you needed a telescope. But they cost $1, and that's where I fell in love with the Rams. And they had such colorful players, and we rooted for them forever. And it was heartbreaking. In '94, I headed the committee to save the Rams, and we had 135 businessmen. Jack Lindquist, the head of Disneyland, was my co-chair, and we fought very hard. We had a stadium plan that was a sports town, so it would be interactive sports-themed rides like a sports Disneyland. So, and then Orange County went bankrupt, which is enough to ruin anyone's day. So, I don't favor taking franchises where there are loyal fans. I don't think it's right. I fought hard here to save the Giants and to save the A's, but the Rams are back home where they belong.
You know, one of the things that was interesting to me is they have these throwback uniforms. That's kind of become a staple of the NFL, at least for 1 week. I've never understood why the Rams didn't go back to that in the white and blue instead of the old blue and gold.
The switch seemed to come when they moved to Orange.
There you go.
The switch seemed to come when they went to Orange County. And but I like the old jerseys, and they've got a new chance here to do. And I'll tell you this, their marketing department is very good. They got a fellow named Bob Reef who's very good. They're very sophisticated. It's part of why the owners favored giving them Los Angeles, and their stadium plan is beyond state of the art. So the owners wanted that to set a standard for other cities.
What's cool is for 1 year they're going to come back and they're going to play in the Coliseum, and that's going to be really cool.
It's amazing nostalgia, and the Coliseum is by no means a modern stadium. No. They don't have luxury boxes. They don't have the jumbo scoreboard. It's a historic site, so you can't do much with the walls, and but it's fun.
You know what I always loved about the Coliseum when the Rams played was you knew there'd be 106,000 in there.
Absolutely, and now they have less seating, but they've already sold 50 to 60,000 season ticket applications for this year. They already had people put money down to try to reserve seats. So we've got 18 million people. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. And actually, some of the fans that wanted to bring back the Rams, they had a scrimmage between the Rams and Dallas up in Thousand Oaks. And they wondered if any Ram people would turn out. Well, it was loaded with Ram people, and evidently NFL execs were sort of stunned.
Well, the thing that is exciting, I get a kind of pulse of anything from Facebook and Twitter. There's so many Rams fans in LA that are excited about this. My dad, I know, is excited about it because, when they became the St. Louis Rams, the history went with it. And a lot of those guys, it was really hard to feel like you were one of them. So I think for a lot of these guys, with them coming back, it really has energized a lot of the old Rams.
Well, we love Roman Gabriel. We love the fearsome foursome. We loved so many of those players who were iconic. And the Rams always had stars to the end with Dickerson.